So my guys, we are back in this thing. Welcome back to DJ Live FPL GAMEWEEK 15 knows FPL. Unajua hakunanga kitu rahisi hapa. Hakunanga kitu rahisi base and for what's worth it, I think if you got into 35 points si mbaya. I think if you got to 35 points it wasn't good. So in this video I'll just briefly react to my GAMEWEEK 15 performance, tuone venye squad yangu iliperform and what I'm also thinking, and then immediately niingia tu kwa team selection of my GAMEWEEK 16, because as I said in the previous video, in my previous reaction for GAMEWEEK 14 nilisema kama GAMEWEEK 14 ijaenda vizuri, you have less than 48 hours to respond. Get back inarudi tena. So ingine imedai inaanza tena kesho. So whatever happened, it's in the past. Get on your next plan as I am. Na tunaendelea tu. So let's get into the video real quick. So looking at my points, I got 39 points. Simbaya. As you can see, the person that saved me ndiye hata nikwe upper above average ni Trent. So 39 points with a GAMEWEEK rank of 3.3M, which is not bad. My overall rank actually rose up. Ilikuwa 1.8 million as of the last video that I did. Sai tumeingia 1.5M. And I think it means that my performance for GAMEWEEK 15 was actually nilikuwa above average, ndio maana niko locked in, ndio maana hata nimepandishwa pa ranks. Na maanisha pia wase wengi wamefail hii GAMEWEEK, which inawateremsha chini. Hata sijahitaji kuperform, ni watu wengine wamehitaji ku drop down. So I did some signing last week. I brought in Garnacho into my squad. Actually nimekuwa nikifanya signings moto. Starudi squad kukuonyesha every GAMEWEEK, but Mbwemo is someone that I brought in midweek, that is for GAMEWEEK 14. Did he give me a return then? Yeah, alinipea assist, alafu amenipea another 6 points with he had a penalty, which is why I always gravitate towards people who are on set pieces. So Mbwemo gave me a point na naona ako injured, so sitakuwa na yeye, so I of course have had to make some changes. So Garnacho could have given me also a goal. We performed well as a team. I'll take that. Star complain. I took Garnacho because of some 2 consecutive home games. Now from people who are playing in Manu, what convincing ni Garnacho, and I said in the last video that Garnacho has solidified his position. Nebu anata amecheza 90 minutes the last 2 games. Russia chukua position yake. Hakuna mse anakuja kuchukua position yake. Russia kiingia maybe wamchezeshe striker or right way. So Garnacho, I think something else could be cooking. I want to experiment with him. He GAMEWEEK 16. Pia maybe against Liverpool. Alafu nita back off. Alafu nita get on my next plan. Pia sitaki kukua so confined into one person. The reason I also brought Garnacho is because of the money issue. Ujue economy imepanda na pesa ni kidogo. Garnacho was retailing at 4.8 million. Unajua squad yangu nishaingiza Trent, so ujue do iko tight. Niko na Trent, Salah na Haaland. So do yangu iko tight. Yani siwezi kusaidia. Hata ukiniomba do siwezi kusaidia. Do yangu iko tight. Sina balance kwa bank. So Garnacho gave me a return, Mbwemo gave me a return. Salah, at least he was a better captain compared to Haaland. Cause what? As a midfield, he gets a point for a clean sheet. Even if he didn't return, he had a point for a clean sheet. So 3 times 2, 6. Ndaichukua hiyo ni better than 2 times 2. Hiyo ni kama dawa. Siwezi chukua hizo za Haaland. So that's how I performed. Trippier conceded thrice, made some mistakes. Haina shida. Kenye mimi sema na Newcastle, bank on them on home games. Away games inaweza go anyway, but kifika home game, bro, hatu sihesabu mara mbili. Looking at my bench, Mikolenko punished me one more time. Alinipunish kumweka kwa bench, and I think for some reason I'm just not learning from my own advice. I talked about in the video where I talked about the things that we've learned so far up to GAMEWEEK I think up to game week 12 ama 13 before international break. And one thing ilikuwa form against fixture. Do you choose a player based off of form ama based off of fixture? Mykolenko sikukuwa na reason ya kumbench once again. Ni venye tu niliona Everton ni kama watawezana na Newcastle, but guess what? Always go for form against fixture. Hata fixture ikikuwa ngumu aje, go for form. So Mykolenko 6 points on the bench. This could have easily replaced Sufal, because Sufal sijakuwa nikimchezesha. Na Trent na Trippier wako solidified into my defense. So hapa naona ningekuwa around 43 points. Most likely ningekuwa around 2.5M in rankings. It's okay, I'll just take that and I'll learn from it. So with that, I just want to talk about my team selection for game week 16. Guys, tuna respond haraka na tuna convert an L into a W where possible. So into my defense, once again I have Raya playing Aston Villa away, a very tricky fixture. Man, actually imefika ile point hata si expect points from my goalkeepers, si expect clean sheet. Mimi expect kitu kama 3 points, 2 za attendance, 1 point ya saves ama kitu ingine. But Aston Villa at trip away, this is a very difficult one for Arsenal, for whoever is going at Aston Villa's stadium at this point. Imekuwa ngori. But in Arsenal kuconcede wata concede, but substitute kipa wangu na Riola and he has a wrist injury, so he can't save. He has a wrist injury. Bro, hata he can't beat the mute, if you get what I mean. So that's Raya. On my left hand side I have Mykolenko playing a home game with Chelsea. I'm very apologetic to Mykolenko for benching him. Na kama sitapata points kwake pia ni sawa. But this, for the first time I'm playing a 4-4-2 formation going into a game week. Nimekuwa niki max out on my midfielders. But with the transfer market I could only make one transfer. Na siko willing to take a -4 if I'm not really sure. Because again December kutakuwa na fixtures mingi, sitaki kutense na sitaki change squad so abrupt. Next to him is Sufal playing Fulham away. I'm here for attacking returns where possible and assists in that sense. Hiyo ndio nimekujia for Sufal hapa. West Ham are good on away games. We saw how they played against Tottenham. Na ndio tabia Tottenham wataacha kukalia 1-0. Tutakwambia mara ngapi? Ukifunga bao ya kwanza usikalie bao, bro. You have to go forward and get another one. And if there is no urgency, the other team will have some urgency. And when you are rattled, they will sense. So West Ham punished these guys. So West Ham wamekuwa cool away games. Away games sijui kuna Kenya ina happen ase. Even if they don't win, they will score. That's assured. Next to him I have Trippier with a tricky fixture now, Tottenham away. I'm happy to keep Trippier. You know what? Next week he'll have Fulham at home. They will have Fulham at home, my boy. So you know how that goes. I think pia maybe ni fatigue imemwingia. Amekuwa akicheza sana. Amekuwa akicheza game zote. International break anachezea England game zote. So I don't know what will happen if he'll be rotated, but no. These guys can bounce back easily. Next to him is Trent AA driving school. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mse, bro, it's Trent time. If you want to know the time, it's Trent time. Na Trent anakuonesha why he has the premium price. Anakuonesha why he has a premium 8.0 million pounds. So I have Trent with a Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace wamekuwa na a very bad streak, especially at home. So I hope Liverpool can capitalize on this na wapunish sana. Na waipunish yani. Tuingie hapa midfield. Left hand side I'll start with Garnacho playing Bournemouth. This is a home game. Any game inachezewa kwetu. Says it tense. Garnacho, please. I can see the points. I can see how he can get me points. But pia Bournemouth si team mdogo, so I'll be respectful. I'll be observant. but I'm very convinced that I can get some 7+ points from him. I'm very convinced. Tukicheza tu vizuri, tukwe organized, itakuwa tu a byproduct with Garnacho, and his confidence is way up. His form is up. It's always about form. It's form against fixture, and form should always prevail in that sense. Kando yake ni Bowen playing a Fulham away game. Bowen has been really incredible on away soil. Away soil amekuwa akifanya mambo zake. Na ndio transfer pekee nimemake. Bowen alikuwa injured just some time ago, and I swapped him out, and as soon as I'm seeing he's playing 90 minutes again and at 7.6 million, namchukua very easily. He's playing Fulham away. Fulham, usidanganye na hii 5-0 amechapa Nottingham nayo. I think they are on a good path. I just think West Ham will bully them, possibly. So Bowen has been very incredible on away soil. Hiyo ndio shida yake. Usiki shida yake ni anaperform akienda away. Against Aston Villa, he just had one goal. They only got one goal, which was him. Against Brentford, they lost, but from the 2 goals, he scored one. Against Tottenham, very recently, you can see they scored 2 goals, he got one. So I'm sticking to Bowen, I'm sticking to the plan, and I'm believing in him. Next to him is Gordon. He blanked. Although he was the most transferred in player, ali blank. Inaitwa ile curse of the most transferred in player. Even ndivyo kuenda, usitense, kuwa patient, atakuletea hizo points. And for his price tag, you'll get a lot more than you expect. Right beside him, I know it's a Tottenham game, but Tottenham akiendelea hiyo tabia kukalia bao moja, itaenda sana. And Newcastle are very solid. I don't know what happened, but I guess it's Premier League. Fatigue, whatever it is, low performance, nini hapana. Newcastle can bounce back from this one, according to how I believe. Next to him is Captain Salah with a Crystal Palace game. Mbona sijaedit? Okay. Crystal Palace away. Anacheza na Trent hivyo tu. For my captaincy, I'll pick him any day, anytime over Haaland if the fixture just feels better. Pia napenda ku-captain Salah on the midfield because I know that a goal for him is 5 points. A goal for Haaland is 4 points. So I love that, and I also love the fact that he can potentially get a point if they can get a clean sheet. Strikers wangu hajabadilika, ni wao wawili tu. Wanaenda Trippier Luton enye imeprove to be difficult for many teams, lakini hii ni Man City. Hii ndio mentality inaingia na hii ni Man City, and I'm looking to offload either one of these guys before game week 18 because watakuwa na blank game week, so I need to future proof my squad, nijue nani atakuja afterwards hapa. Juu shida pia ni hakuna options mingi za strikers ama forwards. Sijui kama hii ndio time nitakujia Watkins. Let me see who Watkins will be playing when Haaland blanks in game week 18. Aston Villa will have Sheffield at home. Ishaingiana. Unaona hata force ishaingiana. Game week 18 when Haaland is out, I should bring in Watkins, and I should probably stay with him for the next 3 fixtures. Sheffield, Man United, Burnley. Sindio? Because your time Man City watablank game week 18 and then wende to Everton and then Sheffield. So those are some of the things that I'm thinking. I'm very confident about Alvarez in this position. He's getting 90 plus minutes, except this previous game I think he played 67 minutes. I'm not happy about that, but I'll take that. Alvarez nimcompose na pia nimelearn kukuwa na patience na players wangu. So you can see he got 67 points, and that's how I'm geared up for this game week, for game week 16. DJ the Punisher, the rebrand is heavy. Overall rank tunapanda. Hata nikislip up at some point, uzuri niko na hiyo belief system, najua naweza panda anytime. It just takes some 2 consecutive good performances na tunaweza panda sana. What else do you need to know? Ligi yetu head to head ni ngori sana. Tuko game week 15. I think the last time I give you guys an update I was around the bottom of the table, ama number 5. It's competitive. Tunapanda, as you can see, niko number 2. We are tied at number 2, 3 players at 24 points. I was number last actually at some point. Easy ni venye nimeconvert L's to W's. Nimeconvert L's to W's bro. Pole. Na nimekuwa na some back-to-back wins against my opponents. I'll make a better reaction to this some other game week, probably after this game week nikifanya reaction, since kutakuwa na champion next week midweek. Yeah, tutaongea kuhusu stuff. So that's how I'm geared up for next week. 4 in the back, 4 in the middle and 2 in front. Gibbs White, Lukadin and Ketia na wapea Omo na wapea Stilul waendelee kuosha hii bench. Sina plan ya kutumia huu boys. Gibbs White, I signed him, got some amazing points from him, but I think as a seller I need to know when to sell and when to opt out. Nilikuja na nikabag 12 points. I think I was supposed to opt out as of game week 14. So as of now, ana any chance being in my team. Nilimpea chance. He didn't prove me. He was also not started on that game, which doesn't make the situation any better for any of us. So that's it. DJ Live FPL. Hope to see you guys on the next video. And keep watching, keep supporting. Leave a comment, whatever you think, however, and how your squad is performing. Kama kuna L's unachukua ziandike hapo tu. Usijali wewe si wa kwanza na utakuwa mwisho na utaziturn zote into W's. So that's it from me. Kwa DJ Live FPL. Kwani ni kesho.
BTL drop, Radika Ruka. I gave her Kichoika Ruka. She gave me inside the Uber. Liambaga was sitting at date nikamruka. Put on my dip when I was at Peruka. Kama tumnyambo, I be with my shooter. She is a soldier, she is a trooper. The way that she stay with my stick ndani ya nyumba. BTL drop.